This is your announcer, Shannon Saint Mainframe, welcoming you to our IP Livecast. Rob is going to beautiful Puerto Rico this week. And before you ask, no, it is not for sex tourism. He's going for the delicious seafood. Having sex with the busboy after the meal is just how they tip down there. Don't be so closed-minded. Our IP Livecast starts now.
Orale!
That's Mexico, not Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Rob is on.
I'm glad we got that. We got that.
Before you take that orale shit down to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Rob is on the seafood diet. He sees food and then he fucks a bunch of guys and loses weight by burning calories.
He eats the food off of their chests.
Yeah.
Welcome to our IP Livecast. We're coming in hot. It's Rob, joined as always by Sid and 3D. Hot like the Puerto Rico sun.
That was closer to Puerto Rican, I'll say. You're nice.
Okay.
How's your Spanish shaping up to go down?
Terrible. I told myself I would do Duolingo, but I never even opened the app leading up to it. I mean, I know basic stuff, but I remember going, like, everyone speaks English for the most part, and the translate apps are so good now that you really just, you don't even need to. You could just speak into your phone, it'll translate it, you show it to them, then they speak into your phone, it'll translate for you, and such and such.
Yeah, but there's something to be said for, like, interacting with the culture and the way. Like, not saying you got to learn fucking solid Spanish, but, like, you know, there's something.
Yeah. No, I agree. I did want to, but I got lazy. To the point of the intro, I think I mentioned this. I'm sure I mentioned this when I went to Puerto Rico 10 years ago, which I can't believe it's been that long since I've gone. Yeah. I went and there was like a go-go bar that my boyfriend and I went to, and we were expecting, like, when we saw a go-go bar, we thought it would be like, you know, analogous to a strip club where it's just guys dancing on the bar or whatever, and you keep tipping them.
Young Puerto Rican boys. Like 20.
Well, that's actually what it ended up being. It's like barely legal Puerto Rican boys. And there was no dancing on bars. It was just, you walk into this bar, which looked like a fucking dive bar. Like, not even trying to fancy it up. It's a dimly lit dive bar.
Sure.
And you have these like 19-year-old Puerto Rican boys in thongs, which reveal the banana in their package, just coming up to you very like pushy, being like, "Ooh, papi, you want to go to the back, get a dance?"
Now,
and you're like,
oh, sorry.
Hold on, and then you go like, "Oh, no, thank you." So then they move on to the next person. Ooh, papi, and just go around in a circle to like the 7 men there.
Wow.
And then like another guy comes out.
Back to, okay.
Yeah, they basically come out like, "How about now, papi? You want to dance now?"
Yeah.
So we just hung out for like 20 minutes, and then it was just awkward.
Nobody
this time
got a
I'm coming
dance?
back, and I'm getting a dance.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's probably like $17.
Yeah.
Did they seem like they were gay, or did they seem like they were gay for pay?
And which do you prefer?
You couldn't really tell. I don't really mind a gay for pay as long as they're enthusiastic. I don't really care. I don't really care if what they do with their personal lives. You know, like, that's not for me to judge. But it should be fun. We definitely want to go to a drag bar. If there's any, like, we're going Monday through Thursday, so it's not very.
It's not peak hours.
Yeah, peak socializing days. But it is, because it is off peak. It was very cheap. So there is that. I think.
Since when do you care about that, Mr. Fucking AEW show in Denver this afternoon?
I haven't even gone. I went to one AEW show this year, and it was for work. You're thinking of a Rob of years gone by. This is post COVID Rob that was just that just needed to get out of the house.
So you're more frugal now.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I just wanted to. Every year, I want to go do a beach vacation in December. But I just think of it way too late, or I act on it way too late. You know,
you of all people.
I know. This year, I was able to make it happen. Well, this year the thing is also I was putting it off because my initial idea was to go to Florida.
No.
I feel like I mentioned this on the show, but I feel like Florida just doesn't want my money with all of their like really weird anti-gay legislation. So
Do
I
you
just,
ever
like, I don't
consider
wanna-
like new beaches to visit instead of beaches you've already visited? Like you've been to Puerto Rico before, you've been to Florida before. There's got to be
Nice.
other places.
Like what? Like
Nice.
what?
I don't know.
Well,
There's
see, I don't
other
wanna go
places
out of
with
the country.
beaches.
You don't want
Why?
to
I
go.
don't really want to go out of the. I don't want to deal with customs or a long flight. I want a quick flight and just be on a beach.
Myrtle
But it's a
Beach,
different-
South Carolina.
I thought about Myrtle Beach. I thought about it, but the
Bermuda?
prices were.
That's out of the country.
That's out of the
That's
country.
like it's
I
a
did the
short
US
flight
Virgin
though. It's very
Islands.
close.
It was
Yeah,
all right.
it's all right here.
Yeah, we still got
Barbados.
Maybe next year. I really want to go to Hawaii. That's a big dream. But
Alabama, they have beaches.
with Hawaii, it's such a long flight. I think it's like 12 hours.
Well, yeah,
That-
that's a very long flight. Yeah.
That I'm just
could
like,
do
oh,
a
you can't just go
connect.
for 4. You can't just go for 4 days. Yeah, you're
Go
right.
to
Go LA
California
for
for a
days.
weekend and then
Yeah,
Hawaii
yeah.
for a few
Hop
days.
over
true.
and come back.
Visit Dan Ozzie, stay at
maybe-
his place for free.
Maybe next year. I don't think that's available anymore. I believe he has a girlfriend now. So,
He still has a
not it.
place.
but I'm not gonna crash with his girlfriend there. It's different. It's two guys. Is different than a guy.
Is it
and
a
girl.
girlfriend or
Also,
a fiance? I thought he
oh, I believe it is a fiance.
ring
You're
that
right.
bitch up.
That's correct. They're not
That,
going anywhere.
that bitch that I've never met and probably never
Jesus
will.
Christ.
He
Sid, we
says it
have
lovingly.
Dan Ozzy's bitch on the phone now.
Oh, no!
Yeah,
Talk to her.
she actually left a voicemail on our brand new voicemail line. What a great time to
That is
mention
a
this.
different bitch that left that voicemail.
The number to call is 240-LIVECAST. Leave off the last T for savings. Leroy informed us if you dial the T, it messes it up. But it's 240-548-3227. So 240-LIVECAST. No T.
We got to think of something with 7 letters that's appropriate for the show and then just change the number to that.
Oh.
We'll figure it out. Well, we had wide nuts, but that was a coincidence.
Yeah, well, I should try
Could
to
we
get
do
the
that
wide net
again?
again. Yeah.
We'll work on
at
that.
this
But
point,
for,
it might be difficult to change
Right.
it. For now, it's 240-LIVECAST.
Darren, some breaking sports news for you. The Mets just signed Jorge Polanco.
oh, I'm very
2-year
excited.
deal.
Exciting.
There you go.
Terrific.
But I am very excited to eat some plantanos. Am I saying that correctly? Like, I
Yeah,
love how
but you
they
could
do
get that here.
No, but the way they do it, they use it as like it's a side. It's like instead of rice, they just do fried plantains.
Yeah, you could get
down
that
there,
here.
I noticed.
Maybe not
I
in the
guess.
neighborhoods you go to, Mr. Fancy Pants, but
Yeah, shitting on his vacation, Sid. How dare you?
Yeah, how dare you? Where are you going, Sid?
If he wants some dried, salty roof shingles as a side dish, let him have it.
Ooh.
I hate plátanos with a fucking passion. I hate plátanos so much.
Why?
They just don't taste
Like
good.
the savory ones, or plantains in general you don't like?
Just in general, but also like the way
Even the
it's
sweet
prepared.
plantains, like when they're like sugared up.
I don't like the texture. It's kind of gross to me. And plantain chips also. I'm not a big fan of.
I'm neutral. I like it more than I like bananas, but I still don't really like it. It's
I
like,
like them both. I love bananas.
it's like if you mix bananas and matzah.
Yeah, that's a
Oh, the plantain chips. Yeah.
good comparison.
They just
oh,
seem
Rob's gonna
healthier
go
than
see some plátanos
potato
and some thongs during this trip.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's-
you damn right.
Hey, papi, you want some plátanos? Come on over here.
When you go and get a dance, do they just like smack their bulge on your face? Like, what's the move?
I didn't get it, so I don't know.
But I'm assuming at some point you've gotten that type of a dance somewhere.
no, they're
Really?
they're uncomfortable. Like I feel like lap dances are weird. I don't know, they're awkward.
Didn't you get a lap dance at Sid's bachelor
Well,
party?
there was no
Yes,
From a
dick
woman?
being
Very
slapped on
awkward.
his face.
But it's kind of analogous. I mean, the woman
Yeah.
doesn't rub her vagina.
They slapped their
on you.
titties on your face.
Yeah,
so
she
it'd be
motorboated, or I motorboated
get a little-
her. Who's
get a
who's doing the motorboating?
I
I'm
don't
always
think-
confused.
But the
She don't
motorboating
have-
was after you paid. It wasn't like she didn't
Yeah.
approach you with a motorboat.
No.
Right. But even so, I just find the whole thing kind of awkward because also you can't touch them; they can only touch you. Well, I guess
Sometimes
that's
there's wiggle room.
Yeah.
Depending
we'll
on
see.
the person.
We'll see.
But
I'm
I also
typically,
feel
like
like
a
if
little
you're
shy
going to,
about
like,
that
some-
kind of thing.
But if you're going to like some shady go-go bar off the fucking highway in Puerto Rico,
It's
I feel
not
like
off the
rules are a
highway.
little bit relaxed.
Don't add.
Okay,
don't
under the
add
highway.
qualifiers.
Puerto Rico is very much like, really
the
for
Bronx.
tourists, and then there's it's a sharp dividing line to like extreme ghetto.
It's sort of like
just
Atlantic
a-
City, where on the boardwalk
Yeah.
versus one block off of the boardwalk.
Yeah, although the
Yeah,
boardwalk
exactly.
is getting
Well,
close
yeah.
to being that too.
That was what was interesting about Puerto Rico when I went. It was just like it was very familiar. It looked a lot like New York. The parts that weren't the touristy parts, for sure. Or like Old San Juan, obviously looks like its own thing, but just the regular towns, it just looks like the Bronx.
I think when you go to a strip club, like each heterosexual strip club should have one gay guy there when you bring your gay friend to a bachelor party, because it's like when you go to a seafood restaurant, you have your one friend that doesn't eat seafood. They have one steak dish. They should have one gay guy that just rubs his cock.
They have that now at gay clubs, actually. The opposite,
Really?
where they have cis women. There's this one bar in L.A. It's called the Abbey.
Is it her name Abby?
Her name is not Abby, but it's like the most popular gay bar or whatever. I don't know.
It's
It's like
shitty.
the most It's the most like Disney version
What? Excuse
of
me?
a gay bar. Like it's
Is
it's like
Randy
for straight
Rainbow the
people, you know,
bartender?
like,
What do you mean?
basically, yeah. Like it's very it's very mainstream. It's not seedy at all. And so they have like 6 or 7, go-go dancing stations. And
one
of them
woman
is
sitting
a
there
woman.
doing nothing. They're
One
only
of them is a
open
woman
for
because they want gay people to bring
inclusive.
their straight friends. Yeah. Yeah.
They're only
exactly.
open from June 1st to June 30th, and they're sponsored by Doritos and Best Buy.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the
Rob,
biggest
could you
club.
answer Dusty Rhodes Muffler's question, please?
Which one?
The most recent.
Why don't you ask it?
Is Rob going to Puerto Rico to bang Savio Vega?
He's well
No.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, Savio's in his daddy bear phase. I don't even know what
Okay.
you would call it. But
Would you have found that man attractive? Let's
wasn't
say
my type. He was a
1996 when he was fighting Stone Cold in a strap match.
No, he was a little too husky. I would say Razor Ramon was more my type, even though he had the furry chest.
But he's not actually Latin.
Right.
Yeah, but he was presented. The character's Latin. The character's Cuban.
It's role play. That's fine.
I didn't say Scott Hall. I said Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
He's more of the psychosis type of guy.
I thought
Well, Rob
Scott was cute. Ray Mysterio had a crush on. For
I was
sure.
just about to say, Rob once told me he found Rey Mysterio when he took his mask off. Very attractive, right?
Yeah, even when he had his mask on, I thought he was very attractive. I was like,
The
I was
body.
into the mystery. There was some crazy rumor at the time that Jennifer Aniston had a crush on him. It was in the National Enquirer.
That's so
What?
random.
It was so random, and and that they went out on a date. I was like, oh my god, that's so hot. She's like the hottest girl in Hollywood, and she's like,
I mean, she
hey,
fucking went out on a date with Adam Duritz. Jennifer Aniston back in the day would go out with literally anyone.
Yeah.
who's Adam Duritz?
From the Counting Crows.
Oh,
the dreadlock
ew.
guy.
That's right.
She went out with Shlomo Choina one week. I heard. Didn't work out.
She couldn't spell his name, and he just was very offended.
She tried though.
She kept whispering sweet nothings into the ear he was deaf in. And it's like it didn't count.
SHLOMOCHOINE.
R.I.P. a legend.
Oh.
What are you doing?
First
Robert?
of all, I am hearing impaired in one ear.
I was just trying to show what Adam.
When you make me listen to Counting Crows, I wish I was hearing impaired in both ears.
Oh.
Oh my God, look at him now. Jesus Christ, that is
Oh
horrifying.
man.
Which one is now?
I'm guessing
I think this one.
that one, yeah.
He looks like Drain Man with hair though, a little bit.
It's
David Drain.
I don't know what I'm seeing. It's rough. I can't even describe it.
He
He
Oh,
looks like if that Adam Richman Man vs. Food guy was like a porn director.
Yeah, I
If
could
that
see it. Yeah,
makes sense.
the bad hair,
Ugh.
the Just for Men
Yeah.
It's brutal
Well,
here.
you can't say bad hair when he had the sideshow bob head for like 40 years.
I mean, it's
No,
always
I
been
meant
bad
the
hair.
hair dye. I meant the bad hair
Oh,
dye, not the
I
bad
see.
hair. The hair is fine.
Oh,
Fair
I
enough.
guess.
He's a mess.
But yeah,
Him and Mr. Jones auditioning women on the casting couch.
Oh my god. It's Randy West this whole time. We never knew. Can you work Adam DeRitz into the Ron Jeremy Joe Biden Photoshop at some point, Rob?
No.
Thank you.
No,
no.
don't do that. I veto that.
No.
Sorry.
Thank you. I wanted to talk about this Ozzy story. Well, Ozzy's gone, so it's not
Dan
really,
Ozzy?
it's more of a Sharon Osbourne story.
Okay.
I don't know. A few weeks ago, we covered this where Roger Waters said some like really shitty things about Ozzy, and it was very hard for me because I, of course, am a fan of both artists.
Of course.
They both mean a lot to me. Pink Floyd, especially. Roger Waters, I love,
Of course.
and Ozzy Osbourne, I love. But I will admit, Roger Waters, bit of a crank, a little cranky. Well, yeah, that's him. I want rights for Palestinians. You know, a little cranky. But he said some like not so nice things about Ozzy a few weeks ago, and the Osbournes will not let it go.
Oh, really?
Well, what else do they have to do now? The meal ticket's gone. They got to fill the time somehow.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's not like they have any talent of any kind.
No.
He said he couldn't care about what Roger Waters said. I wish I could find the video.
You mean the original thing we
The
covered?
original video of him. Oh, I think this.
He just said he never gave a shit about Ozzy Osbourne's music.
Yeah. He's like, oh, with the bat and everything,
And whatever, the bat and whatever. Like,
yeah.
what
So,
he ate a chicken on stage or something like this. The guy talking to him goes, "No, it was a bat." Oh, bat, even worse. You know. Of course,
here we go.
of
I
course.
found it. God bless the YouTube transcribe function. You could just jump to any point in the video now.
Yeah, you can also translate
So
for a
useful.
Puerto Rican boy with a big penis.
Oh yes, exactly.
Oh my God, this freeze frame! It looks like he's sizing up a Puerto Rican boy.
Let me see that Platinum.
We pushed this to one side. Oh, I know how to do it. We'll do it with Taylor Swift or Bubblegum or Kim Kardashian's bum. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You know, and it doesn't matter.
But I think
he saw his hair and he had to fix it right there. He was like, oh no.
You get very excited.
Osbourne,
during
who
his-
just
his impression of
yeah.
these people.
died, bless
Yeah.
him, in his whatever that state that he was in his whole life. We'll never know. We didn't, you know.
Oh, he's talking about
Although
Ozzy
he
now.
was all over the TV
It's called
for
Parkinson.
hundreds of years with his idiocy and nonsense. The music, I have no idea. I couldn't give a fuck. I don't care about Black Sabbath. I never did.
Right.
I have no interest in biting the heads off chickens or whatever they do. I couldn't care less. You know, so I'm more
just for
interested.
clarity, just for the sake of artistic integrity, I think it was a bat he bit the head off.
And
of.
also, that was during his
Oh my
solo
God,
era,
that's
not
even
Black
worse.
Sabbath.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Roger.
Roger should have snapped on the guy. I told you I don't care. Why are you correcting me? The bloody animals
Isn't it?
don't
I
matter.
don't know. Is it worse to bite the head off a bat or a chicken? I'm not sure. They're both pretty tricky, aren't they?
What?
But I think that, but I don't want to go past the 1960s without.
Okay, so I think that's really it.
I'm okay going past the 1960s.
I never gave a fuck about this interview.
Why is he being interviewed by a guy who can't even turn the echo off on his fucking mic?
Yeah.
Like,
Figure
For
that
a
shit
second, I
out,
thought
buddy.
that was us, but then when Roger talked, it wasn't doing
yeah.
that. Jerk off.
So the Osbournes will not let this go. I feel like he literally was like, I don't care. I hope it's not deleted. Oh, so they released a shirt. Well, first off, they kept going on their podcast about what a piece of shit Roger Waters is, how everyone in his band hates him. Well,
they're not in his band anymore, are they?
Right, that's true. Well, his former band.
Which is why
this interview came out in August. We're in December now.
The Roger Waters.
The Roger Waters interview, yes. And we're in December, and the Osbournes are still talking about it.
Now, can I pause for a second?
Sure.
Rob, you're much more of a Pink Floyd expert than me, although I like some of their music. But isn't Roger Waters to Pink Floyd is Dave Mustaine to Megadeth? Like, isn't just that like when he makes music, it's Pink Floyd?
No, David Gilmour had a lot to do with it too. I mean, like it's more collaborative.
I see.
Roger Waters wrote The Wall, but you still need David Gilmour for the full performance. Like David Gilmour sings Comfortably Numb. He does the solo that he contributed the solo to it. So it's not quite that. It's more like maybe Metallica, where it's like James and Lars.
Okay, that's fair.
So no, I would say like it's two pieces of the puzzle. Him and David Gilmour. I think
the reason I
equally important.
The reason I say that is just because the fact that it's a weird dynamic when the band hates the one guy, but the one guy is like Dave Mustaine, where you don't have the band, so who the fuck cares what any of the other guys say, you know? But that doesn't.
Yeah, no, it's not quite. Yeah, it's not quite like that. No, okay. It's or like with Rolling Stones with Keith Richards and Mick Jagger, you know. But no, I would say it's a little more even. The credit could be more evenly distributed with Pink Floyd than with the Megadeth. So, like I went to see Roger Waters perform The Wall, and it was incredible. He had an unbelievable band. G.E. Smith was the band leader. But it still felt like there was something missing, which was David Gilmour.
And John Lovitz was on tambourine. Yeah, just other SNL alums hanging out.
G.E. Smith is an incredible guitarist.
Well, did he used to be in the Pretenders?
Oh, was he? Okay,
right. I think.
Trust you on that.
And I think I may have mentioned this on the show once, but when Vince Neilstein from Metal Sucks was getting married. Originally, G.E. Smith was going to head the wedding band for his ceremony because his dad is friends with G.E. Smith. His dad, Matt Umanoff, ran a guitar shop in the West Village that was very popular.
And then what happened?
G.E. Smith was on tour with Roger Waters that summer, so he couldn't do it.
God damn.
It's so crazy.
So instead it was Jeff Beck. Womp womp.
They had a really great jazz band, actually. I really enjoyed it. Really cool covers. I know you guys would have hated it. But anyway, back to this story. So it's now December, and for some reason, I don't know. Like, are they? I mean, I want to give the Osbournes some grace. They're grieving. They've lost their patriarch.
And all the hostages.
They've lost hostages? They've had hostages?
Well, no, aren't they also grieving the Israeli hostages equally?
Oh, I see. I thought they were keeping hostages.
No, they got the guy from Kneecap in their fucking basement.
Oh.
It's more muffled than that because he still has the ski mask.
And also, I want to say to your point about the hostages, I'm glad you brought that up, is I think that's why Roger Waters was kind of
they each have extra ammunition for this feud beyond just what he said about
Ozzy,
Ozzy,
right. Yes, exactly. And I think that's why Sharon is so on him, because she is a proud Zionist, and he is Roger Waters is a proud anti-Zionist.
Yeah.
And I think that's the true source of the beef. So the Ozzy Osbourne camp.
He has a camp now?
Well, you know, like his people.
Just cash it in every which way, those guys.
Released a shirt, and here is the promotional video of it.
There's a promotional video for a shirt.
Yes.
He has no charisma. Okay, he looks like Frankenstein. The guy is sick in the head. He is not relevant in today's world. Nobody likes him. Boring, no charisma. He's got no.
Hold on.
So-
Rob, why are you playing a clip of Sharon talking about you?
You son of a bitch. She's talking about Roger Waters.
Darren,
For our
please
audio
clip all
listeners-
of that audio.
You got it.
For our audio listeners, what
He's
the
got no
visual is-
charisma.
He looks like Frankenstein.
we'll play
He loves fucking sunflower seeds. Eats them all day.
Does Roger Waters look like Frankenstein? I mean, I could come up with a lot of burns, but I don't know that Frankenstein specifically is what pops to mind.
He swims in the water with
Acknowledging
fucking
the
jellyfish.
fact that they're
I guess
And
you
like
kinda-
Ozzy was great, but he was also extremely Frankenstein-esque, especially at the end. Like,
You know what he looks like? Those fucking like reimaginings of Frankenstein, like Aaron Eckhart or whatever the
oh,
fuck.
okay, like a modern take. Okay, that's not so bad then. I guess I could sort of see it.
So for our audio listeners, what the visual for that Sharon soundbite is it's the wall from Another Brick in the Wall, or a wall similar to that, obviously. And then there's a illustration of what I assume to be Ozzy with his back to the camera. So you see his back. And he has his hands like he's unzipping his pants.
Yeah.
And then as it starts, then the urine that comes out of him is rainbow colored, like to reference Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh.
And then the shirt
No
itself. I want to play that. We'll play the soundbite again because
Dusty
here's
Rhodes
the actual
Muffler
shirt.
with a great comment, by the way. Roger Waters has charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
I get it. Look at the first letters of each word, Rob.
Shantae, he stays. That's a
Well,
RuPaul's Drag
it's
Race
a it's a
quote there,
RuPaul
FYI.
Drag Race reference, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
I need you
shows
to
how
interpret-
painfully straight you are, Darren. You needed that translated for
So
you.
Sid's gay? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, he's gay adjacent. He's
I
an ally.
identify as an ally, Darren.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah,
hate
so
gay
it's-
people because I don't have time to watch.
Because you don't know
fucking
the
Drag
the
Race.
charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Actually,
Oh,
that's
okay.
correct.
Let's
That's
go do it. Let's do
homophobia.
it. Let's do a
Darren, I
gay
am
person
both
on the
gagged
street.
and gooped at what you just said.
I'm not even. I don't even like dislike the show. I just don't have time to watch.
Obviously, you don't dislike it. You hate it. You don't even understand the most popular.
I
reference
did
from it.
understand it. I got the joke without even having seen it.
We're just teasing. But
By the way,
no,
can I
so-
also point something out? By the way, I just wanna
Sure.
say something. Dusty Rose Muffler made that joke, and Rob no-sold it. He didn't laugh or react in any way whatsoever. He just put it on the screen and tapped.
Yeah, because I think it's appropriation. I don't think Dusty should be allowed to do this.
Wow. Calling everybody out.
You're coming off looking way worse here, Rob, than me. I'm just saying.
Oh! Now who's being homophobic?
Yeah. The one
No, but I want to finish this set. Can we go back to this shirt? I just want to.
You
finish this
interrupted
shirt.
it.
I didn't sit
Sitting
there.
on me. Jesus
So
Christ.
the shirt says Ozzy rules on the front. First of all, who would wear the shirt? And the back of the shirt is Ozzy pissing on the wall, and prick is censored on the shirt. It just says another.
On the shirt or on the image that they uploaded of the shirt?
It has.
He has
Oh, I
no
don't know. That's a good point.
charisma. Okay, he looks like Frankenstein.
No, I think it is because look, even this social media post, it's censored. I guess prick in British is more of a
Is, I
offensive term.
guess.
It's
I
like
don't think
it's
so.
it's more of a
Who's
dirty
buying
word
a shirt
than
with
in
the word prick
Frankenstein.
censored on it?
The
Never.
guy.
I would
Is
never
this-
buy any shirt that's censored in any way. It's so silly.
Are the proceeds of this going to like a charity of some sort, or are they just keeping it?
No, the charity is the Osbourne family.
Wouldn't it be more spiteful to do like some Zionist charity? Like if they really want to stick it to Roger
True.
Waters? Just
That's true,
donate it
that's
to
true.
BB's legal defense fund or some shit?
Anyway, like for me, like I was on Team Osbourne in this feud until this moment. Then they lost me.
When they monetized
you know,
it?
like, what's up?
Why were you
until
on...
they monetized it?
Yeah, this just feels like it's like, what are you even doing? You know, like what is this for?
They're doing what they always do with literally everything that comes up in their life.
Yeah,
They're
like-
monetizing it.
Why beat it into the? Oh, okay. So it turns out it is not. The actual shirt is not censored. I just
Oh.
looked it up on eBay. You can get it for either from anywhere from $19 to $26. It's a hot item. This.
Meanwhile, it's just, if you look at it from any more than 3 feet away, it's like, just looks like a Pink Floyd shirt.
Yeah.
Like, no one's going to sit there and, oh, that's a P. Oh, it's Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, I get it.
Right. Like imagine having to explain the shirt
Oh,
to
my
somebody.
Yeah.
God.
This-
Oh,
so,
well, you see. Yeah,
Roger
like-
Waters went on a podcast.
Immediately, the other person has walked away, and you're just talking to yourself. The second you start with that sentence, that's the end of the conversation.
It's like explaining
I'm sorry,
Drag
I
Race
asked.
quotes to people who don't watch Drag Race.
Back rolls.
Oh, you see, in season 17, episode 1.
That was actually last season. 18 is coming
Yeah.
up.
Boom.
Darren, look at how
Very
orange
timely.
you look.
What?
That's just another Drag Race reference.
I'm
Sorry.
just, I obviously. But because we had our camera issues before, I thought you were.
Oh no, you look fine. You look fine. I just. Sid and I are just quoting the great Alyssa Edwards.
Just a little party city, but it's fine. It's another Drag Race.
It is crazy how
I
Drag
figured
Race
that
has
out.
this entire lexicon
Yeah.
of phrases and terms that. I mean, it's been 18 years, so it should.
We're old.
Dusty Rosewater says Rob is gatekeeping. You damn right. Get
He
out of my
spelled it
club.
wrong, though. Shouldn't it be Gayte? Keeping?
I'm not storming that gate, though. Don't worry, Rob. You don't have to protect it much. This show is the only time I interact with Drag Race in any way.
It's a fun show, Darren. I think you would enjoy it.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I would
even disputing that. I just have too much shit to watch
Yeah.
to get into a 17-year-old show.
I would argue it is the best reality competition series in terms of. It takes itself a little more seriously now than it used to. I feel like before it was a little sillier, even. But anyway, one more thing I wanted to mention is that. So Sharon went on Piers Morgan, her friend Piers Morgan, and I want to. This is a good time to actually plug our Patreon. Because about a year or two ago, we did a watch along, a 2-part watch along of the Sharon Osbourne docu-series. I forget what it was called, but she released this documentary about being canceled, which was completely of her own doing, being canceled. Like she got pulled off of a syndicated talk show
To
called
hell
The
and
Talk.
back.
So she released this Jack Osbourne produced documentary on Fox Nation about how wronged she was, and we meticulously went through it, and we meticulously went through Racism Gate, like her really weird comments she made on her talk show about her co-hosts that got her fired from the talk show. So we first watched the whatever happened, whatever went down that caused the problem. We gave our own opinions on what happened, and then we watched how Sharon reinterpreted what happened and completely skipped over
She's the
context
victim.
and made her look bad. And one thing that was apparent in the documentary was that her number one supporter in the media was, of all people, Piers Morgan.
Well, the whole thing with her coworkers on the show started from her defending him.
Oh, that's
if
right.
you recall.
That's right.
Because of the
That's
shit
right.
he said, I
didn't-
think, about Meghan Markle.
Yes.
And then she was saying, I know him, he's not racist, bubbity bubbity ba ba ba. And then
Yeah. Right. And then she,
so they just
while
defend
doing that,
each other
was-
from the shitty shit each of them do.
as she was defending him for not being racist, she said some racist things to her co-hosts. Or stories came out of racist things she previously
I
had
think
said to her
both.
co-hosts. Yeah. So we went through it all in this documentary. Anyway, but which is to say, she recently appeared on Piers Morgan Uncensored, his show.
Uncensored.
England.
Ooh, so he says prick. He doesn't bleep out the I.
Yes.
He doesn't put a thong over his banana penis in a Puerto Rican bar.
His platinum.
Should we? I guess we could play the video from it as opposed to me burning out my voice doing her, like pretending her, doing her voice. So here's her talking about Roger Waters,
who reacted to Ozzy's death in an interview with The Independent. Ozzy Osbourne, who just died, he said, bless him in his whatever state that he was in his whole life, we'll never know. Although he's all over the TV for hundreds of years with his idiocy and nonsense. The music, I have no idea. I couldn't give a fuck. I don't care about Black Sabbath. I never did. I have no interest in biting the heads of chickens or whatever they do. I couldn't care less.
on the one hand, it sounds worse, and on the one hand, it doesn't even sound that bad. On the other hand, like when Pierce retells it kind of loses some of the context of the original clip, right?
I mean, what's the context? In the original clip, he brings it up literally out of nowhere, so there is no context either way.
It seems more mean-spirited the way Pierce says it, whereas I feel like
I think
the original clip is more dismissive. But I'm with you. Like either way, it's fucking it's
difference.
shitty.
Yeah.
Again, it's shitty what he said.
And unnecessary.
I mean, part of me thinks Ozzy would find that hilarious and think, Roger Waters, you are a prick. Which, by the way, he sat in that very chair.
Oh, God.
He sat there. It may not be the exact chair, but he sat there. And he was an unbelievable prick to interview. So for him to take the high moral ground with anyone.
This is uncensored.
What do you feel when you hear things like that? From one of the big rock stars of the country produced.
But not legendary.
Right.
Not liked. Has been today.
Well, hold on. He is legendary. Like not liked, okay, but legendary.
Has been
no, that's
fine, sure.
Sure.
He's legend. Yeah. What?
Yeah. I would argue he's 1A and 1B with Ozzy Osbourne. You can't really put one over the other, right?
Well, I would say at this point, Ozzy is more famous just because he kept being in the public light, whereas fame didn't interest Roger Waters. So
I thought we were talking about their musical careers, though.
Their musical.
I'm sure that's not what Sharon's talking about. She could give a fuck about a musical career.
That's true.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
He was great, but his greatness didn't last. He couldn't do any great music on his own. He's a has-been.
And very bitter. I mean, he was very bitter when he was with me.
Oh my God, he's crazy though. He's definitely not wired right. 5 wives later, and hates everybody that's successful.
What is this show even? Like, just talk shit
around
about
and
fucking like Roger Waters? Like, who's gonna sit there?
Yeah,
and
like
watch
why
it?
is she's on here for an hour talking? This is over
Just
an hour
fast
interview.
forward. And Roger Waters has a small penis.
Pathetic homemade Nazi outfit, and he's nuts.
See, she's making things up at this point.
What is that?
I think that's shorthand for like his outfit that he wears when he performs The Wall, because the main character is a villain who's a fascist.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, look, he's walking around in Nazi wear. It's like, no, there's a message. Like, he's not advocating for it.
I thought that was from Drag Race season 6 or something.
He wears a homemade Nazi outfit.
Drag Race Berlin.
I was going to send him one of my Tiffany boxes, but I will save it. Anyway.
For those who are not au fait with your Tiffany boxes, would you like to explain what they used to contain?
Oh, dear. Well, I used to save it for the press, actually, because the rock press usually at say, a festival, the rock press, they'd be pissed up at the bar, and then they would go home and write a review of the show, and they never watched any of it. And there was this one guy that reviewed Ozzy at some festival and said, his blonde hair blowing in the wind, and gave this worst review ever. And I just sent him a Tiffany box, which everybody loves, and it was full of Jack's poo from his diaper. And it's like, if you're going to write a review, if you've seen it,
She's an insane
God
person.
bless you, you're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah, it's Roger Waters
But
who's
Ozzy never
insane.
had blonde
Yes.
hair then, at that point. So it's like you
So the
just
guy hadn't even watched it.
hadn't watched it, pissed in a bar, and then I
Roger
began doing
Waters
it to other
doesn't
people,
like a particular artist or his music. She took feces and put it in a box and sent it to somebody. Let's compare those two things. Oh, and he wore a Nazi costume in character in a performance of a musical. Wow.
And honestly, what's more anti-Semitic than what Sharon's done to her own face?
That's true. She carved
That's
up a
fucking
Jew.
hate crime. Yeah.
Fucking Mengele.
Yes. Yes.
Slayer should write a song about her.
Oh my God. She'd fucking send them shit boxes. She knows their address.
I am very look. Anyone could do whatever they want, but her and Kelly Osbourne have gone a little too crazy with the Ozempic. I think.
Is that all it is?
Well, what I think that's what it looks like. It looks like
It's
Ozempic.
not that
it looks like
plus plastic
extreme
surgery?
Ozempic face.
It could be plastic
maybe.
surgery, but when I
like
looked at
probably
her-
lip fillers. Yeah,
lip filler. Yeah, I don't consider that super invasive surgery. But like she doesn't. To me, it looks like the main culprit is Ozempic.
Oh.
yeah. You can usually tell with the sunken cheeks is what gives it away.
Ozempic has the effect of looking like bad plastic surgery, I would say, because it makes your face angular. You know. I see people in my school, like my semester is like 4 months, and there are people who showed up in August, and today in December they look like they've been doing 4 months of Ozempic, and these are people in their 20s.
Rob, could you go back to the Kelly Osbourne photo for a second? So this exact image is what everyone in red state America is afraid they will be confronted with if trans people are allowed into women's bathrooms. this.
I thought you were going a different place with that. I thought that's the person like complaining about the trans people.
No. Oh my
It looks like a fucking Karen on steroids.
It's a Spider-Man meme. Yeah. Oh my God, it's so disturbing. How old is she? She looks like she's in her like early 70s.
Yeah, she looks like she's 70 trying to look 40.
Yeah.
But she's really not 40 yet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Or if she is, she's like barely.
Yeah.
She's 41, yeah.
Okay.
Can we just be fair and journalistic people and like see if maybe that's a bad picture? Like, is there anything else? I'd probably not, but maybe that's just the worst picture she's taken in the last 2 years. I can't imagine. Like, that's so bad.
She responded to critics of her weight loss earlier this week. Kelly Osbourne, she said she called out the disgusting, horrible, mean, rude comments she had been getting
that her
since
mother
her dad
made
died.
about literally every person. Oh, never
Kelly,
mind.
Kelly began a now expired video she posted on Wednesday by acknowledging the support she had received during her time of mourning, but she then addressed some of the not so lovely remarks she's seen about her body. I'm just here to say, what do you expect from me? What do you expect me to look like right now? The fact that I'm getting out of bed and facing my life and trying to be more than enough, I should be commended for that. Should you? Here was what she looked like.
Okay, she looks better here.
Yeah. She continued, for example, you say that I look ill. Well, I am ill right now. My life is completely flipped upside down. I don't understand how people expect me to bounce back and look like everything is just fine in my life when it's not. That's not what they're talking about, though.
Yeah. Dusty Rhodes Muffler says she is not serving face, and I have to disagree. She is serving face. It's just the face of the bad guy from Silence of the Lambs. But yeah, we don't people go through loss all the time. Like that has nothing to do with what's going on with her appearance.
This line. The thing that I find the most disappointing in all of this is that the most of the comments are coming from grown-ass women. Women that say that they're counselors. Women that are mothers. Women who look like they have weight struggles of their own. Oh, shit. And it's absolutely devastating that women can't support other women. They'd rather tear them down when their
Tear them
dad
down.
just died. Tear them down when their dad just died. It's disgusting, and I've had enough of it. So go fuck yourself.
Said they're like Douglas Levison.
I mean, expressing concern at what's wrong with this person is a form of support, I would say.
Agreed.
They want to help you, Kelly.
Kelly.
What does the guy from Slipknot think about all of this?
I wonder about that. I mean, that's her husband, so.
Is it her husband or her fiance? I forget.
Oh, right.
Did they
You're
get
right. They're
married?
not married yet. He proposed to her at the final Ozzy concert.
Yeah, I think him and Dan Ozzie, they're doing a tandem wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the guy from the Pretenders is gonna be there.
G. Smith, yeah, he's gonna
I see.
play Misfits covers.
I forgot who she was married to, so you just said, "What does the guy from Slipknot think?" And I'm just like, "Who the fuck? What does the guy from Korn think about it? Who cares?"
Where's Ja? What does Ja think about Kelly Osbourne's face?
What does Wayne Static think about Kelly?
Well, he's dead,
Nothing.
right?
Yeah, he just died.
He could ask Ozzy what they both think.
Here's Sharon on the Piers Morgan show talking about this Kelly Osbourne issue.
Oh, well, I mean, Sharon's the fucking...
I don't even know how to say this.
Oh my God!
Why is she in a cowboy hat? What is
The only
going on?
the only hat that'll fit her misshapen face now.
Oh my God.
So I'm just going to say it. To the people who keep thinking that they're being funny and mean by writing comments like, "Are you ill?" or "Get off Ozempic," or "You don't
Answers
look
are
right."
yes and no.
My dad just died. And I'm doing the best that I can. And the only thing I have to live for right now is my family. And I choose to share my content with you and share the happy side of my life, not the miserable side of my life. So to all those people, fuck off.
That is an Osborne.
It's so funny. Why is he
do you
laughing
feel
at her
like when
saying
you
her
hear that?
dad just died? Nothing she said was a joke.
Well, I think he's laughing at her telling people to fuck off.
But it's like he watched a different clip. Like he's sociopathic.
Yeah.
That was a sad thing she just said.
And now we're going to cut to the mom of the person with the weird face who has the original weird face to defend the weird face.
Yeah, who's encouraging exactly.
Yeah.
It's just, she's right.
Now we'll cut to the only woman to have more plastic surgery than Kelly Osbourne, her mother Sharon Osbourne.
Yeah.
Like Sharon Osbourne, like her lips, are any of her lips her original lip at this point?
Excuse me? I can only vouch for two of them, Rob. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going
specifically on her face. Specifically on her face.
You're saying every molecule of lip has been replaced since
Yes.
birth with a new molecule of lip.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, like the face in general, this doesn't look like the Sharon Osbourne of 10 years ago. You know, this is a completely different person at this point.
And the Sharon Osbourne of 10 years ago didn't look like the Sharon Osbourne of 20
Exactly.
years
Yeah,
ago,
like she
and
was
on
already.
and on and on.
Yeah.
You know, she's right. And if she's happy,
Dusty Rhodes muffler. Sharon looks like she's wearing a Donatella Versace mask. Yeah.
that she can't eat, well, she's not happy because she's lost her daddy, but she can't eat right now. She doesn't.
What do you think about people who just...
She literally
Oh.
can't move her mandible to eat.
I don't know. It seems her lips are very well fed.
Yeah.
It's just the rest of her face that can't.
Kelly
eat.
or whoever it
What?
may be who's going through obviously unbearable grief, can't eat,
Which you
loses
just
weight, and
laughed
then
at.
has to put up with
Yeah.
that because of social media. 25 years ago, that wouldn't be possible. But now you've
Well,
had
25 years ago, she wouldn't be posting so much content on she's putting herself
She'd
out
just be
there
on her
for people to
reality show
comment
on MTV.
Yeah.
yourself, right, in the last few years.
Yeah, all the time. It's like, it's a shield for people that are unhappy. It's a shield. And jealousy.
I thought
and-
Kelly was unhappy.
and people's perception of somebody
Yeah,
else.
these critics.
How many times
know what?
have we been
Everyone's
wrong about somebody? Because of our perception. And we haven't even.
She must be unhappy too because she's perceiving Roger Waters and being so critical of him.
You know what's also a
Right.
shield? Don't put things on social media for people to make fun of you.
Yeah.
That's a great shield.
It's weird how people choose to share their lives and then other people comment on it. And then they say, "How dare you comment on my personal life?"
Yeah.
It's like,
Well,
well,
you're supposed
don't
to
put it
only-
out there.
You're only supposed to comment good things, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're only allowed to have the opinion they want us to have.
And yeah, I don't get that. And I'm someone who's very self-conscious about what they put on social media, and I explicitly will not put certain things on because I don't want people to comment on it. It's simple as that. But I guess they don't have that luxury.
Could you make a shirt that is Roger Waters pissing a rainbow onto Kelly and Sharon Osbourne's lips?
And then I would be called the mean one. I would be.
But you'd
I would
also
the
be
one who's wrong.
making $1.
Can you? All you have to do
And a
is use the
lawsuit.
template from that shirt you made, where you were.
I thought it
pissing
would be Roger Waters pissing on the Aussie Rules, another prick in the wall shirt. Like it's Roger
No.
Waters pissing on a shirt.
I'll start my joke over. Rob,
Sorry.
you can use the template for that shirt you made where you were pissing a rainbow on Metal Mofos' website. Before he died.
very
On
nice.
his
I know
grave.
you thought it was no. I was gonna say you thought it was tasteless to put it out once he died. But you're right. You should. He had one with the grave too.
It's kind of like he's been gone for a while now too.
The mofo?
Time moves. Yeah.
He's been dead longer than Metal Mofos' domain is active.
That's 100% true.
It was so
if it's
fun.
still
I think
around.
we should just maybe briefly explain what Metal Mofos is because it was so short of a time that it existed.
Yeah.
But there was this guy who was just obsessed with Rob, and Rob, meaning Rob as a reporter for Metal
I
Injection.
thought Metal Injection was too woke.
Yeah.
Though I
so
don't
he
know that
just-
he
Metal
used that
injection, metal
terminology.
sucks. Yeah. Well, like he was getting a little. Wow. So it was like 2016, 2017. So this is right around the first year of Trump's presidency,
Right.
when, admittedly, I feel like our sites got way more political than years prior, just because it was such a unique moment in time, and so many artists were chiming in with opinions, and there was a lot to talk about with that stuff. So we would write about this stuff, and I guess this person was offended by
He
the
wanted you to
quote
stick to
unquote
music.
liberal slant, liberal bias in the articles.
He
And
used
like,
to just-
who the F are we? And so he made a conservative metal outlet called Metal Mofos, where he did what we did, but to us, he was calling out our hypocrisies or
Yeah.
whatever. But it was all like really stupid arguments.
It wasn't even like a metal website. He wasn't like covering fucking Limp Bizkit or something.
No, he
just-
was. He was. There would be like
Really?
like barely, but yeah.
Did you ever
no, I would say
aggregate
it
any of his posts?
No. It was all him aggregating other people's posts.
That would have been funny if you took one of his posts and just blew it up so he made like $1 trillion. And he still had to be mad at you somehow.
Is
No,
it
he did
is
not
the
have that
domain
administrator.
available? Is the URL available? Can you buy
It might be the domain, though. The main domain is down. It looks like just the Facebook page.
Rob,
lives on.
what if you bought Metal Mofos and brought it back to shit on current Metal Injection? Like
Yeah.
he became what that guy was to you. You will now be to Pepe.
Well, I do believe there's a clause in my contract where I'm not allowed.
You're
to do
not
that.
what?
You're not allowed to shit on Metal Injection.
Like I can't defame my former
What if you use an alias?
company. I'm just not interested in doing it.
Steve Rhodes Muffler with a fantastic question. Was there a mofo of the day on his site?
Nice.
It was always Rob. Rob was always the mofo of the day.
I will say for a long time, it was a really big thorn in my side, Metal Mofos.
Really?
Because
Don't give him that satisfaction in hell.
well, let me explain why. Just because, so his site was on WordPress.com. Like he didn't pay for. I don't think he paid for a domain or whatever. So it had built-in really good SEO, and because there weren't that many articles written about me, when you would Google Robert Pasbani for the longest time, like the third result was like a dumb article that he wrote with a very unflattering still. Like
Oh,
he
yeah,
found
it
a
was always the same
screenshot.
one.
Yeah. He found a screenshot of me like mid blink, so I look like it was like the Simpsons episode with a current affair where like he sexually harassed his babysitter, so they like found the one still where he just looks like. Like so that was like the one still of me where like I have like one eye barely open.
I remember that,
and it was so frustrating. For the longest time I tried everything. Like there were new articles written about me. They would appear lower than this one. Like it just wouldn't be removed. And finally, I guess the domain expired. So thankfully, organically, the article was removed.
You should bring it back and just make it a woke politics site. And put that guy's face on it.
I think that Metal Mofos, I think we're the only ones. Us and maybe Toilet of Hell was this other site.
Oh.
That kind of made fun of him as well. We're the only ones that even noticed that site, I think.
There was some times when you told us not to mention it on the air because you don't want to give him any rub.
Yeah. After a while, I was like, oh, I'm realizing that I'm now we're giving him the Trump bump of by talking about how outrageous he is. We're just giving him free press and
Is
drawing
that what we
more
were
people
talking
to his...
about? How outrageous he was.
Everybody loves my bump.
It was or I guess a better analogous would be like Nick Fuentes.
Oh.
Why?
Because the Metal Mofos guy was Latino?
Yes, exactly.
He looked like Conan a little bit.
I don't remember what he looked like.
Bald head Mexican.
Do you have a picture of him, Rob?
I don't want to make fun of the dead.
Why?
But yes.
I wasn't making fun of him. I just stated that he was both Mexican and bald. Those are two facts.
Here's this photo from Toilet. I just Googled Metal Mofos in this.
That's him?
Yeah, this is him. Carlos, I believe, was his name.
Oh. R.I.P. a legend.
That is him. At first glance, because I never seen him with a hat on before. I got confused.
I wish I could.
It's
find
sad that the
article about me.
Latino guy thought that the white guy was too woke. What kind of world are we living in?
Topsy-turvy.
You were standing up for his rights, Rob.
You're right.
Lots of.
I remember
Latino
he was really
conservatives.
against. He was all about the deportation stuff because he was like, it's a embarrassment to us Latinos that came here legally or whatever, or some bullshit.
Oh, so that's a very prevalent stance among Latinos in the U.S. It's like I went to school, paid. Why should you have student loans? Same type of thing.
Yeah. Just because I had it tough, everybody should have it tough.
I came through immigration. What did he die of? Dusty asked. I honestly don't know.
I don't know.
Young guy though. Probably steroids.
What?
Maybe COVID.
Was
really
it?
true? That time?
He didn't die before?
I thought my
COVID?
perception is that he died before COVID.
I don't know. I don't remember.
It's been a while. Feels like he's been dead forever.
How did we even find out he died?
His website had some kind of posting on it. Like
It was
an
on the
in memoriam.
Facebook, yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe Facebook. Some in memoriam. We were laughing about it.
R.I.P. a troll.
Yeah.
El Duderino says he still gets the molding website as a result when he searches metal injection. Is that true?
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, you're so happy about that. Used to be so mad.
So spiteful.
He
No,
was
for
really
me the whole front page is just metal injection stuff. Like
wow,
the website.
they finally solved it.
I think there's just enough metal injection content online now where it overwhelms the algorithm.
Oh, so was it that much more than it was before? Like, I feel like there was a ton before, and it was still not working.
Well, now there's even more, so.
Hit some
and I think there's just
threshold.
there are other sites referencing it, like other news sites linking to it.
But now there's
so it
also like
bumps
big corporate backing that could pull some
Yeah.
strings to get
Well,
some.
that's I would assume it'd be that more than just because there was
I don't
already
think
an
it's that.
overwhelming amount of content before.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. Let's see incognito. Although incognito is bullshit anyway. No.
Wow.
Yeah. For me, it's all
Hmm.
results
Maybe
of the
Deuterino
website.
was just kidding.
How dare you? Is this the type of place where we kid around? I think not.
Only about grieving women's physical appearances. Nothing important.
I wanted to mention someone we haven't talked about for quite a while here on the show. Luigi Mangione.
Oh,
yeah.
Mangione.
How's he doing?
Luigi Mangione. Well, his trial is happening right now. They're trying to throw out a bunch of evidence because these cops are fucking idiots that arrested him. They looked through his backpack without a warrant. And so his lawyers are arguing that the backpack is inadmissible despite having evidence that would suggest he might be the killer. But because they didn't follow the rules. Also, the rule that the law that they said he broke, which caused them
Killing
to
a
arrest
person?
him, imitating a person, is not actually the way they.
It got him on
There's
some
some-
lesser charge, and then they tried to find out that he was the killer subsequently.
Yes. But the lesser charge that they got him on, the way that they approached him was not the legal way, which is that they arrested him without telling him that they know that he's lying about his identity. Something like that. I'm not 100% on it, but
Sounds right.
it seems as though Mangione has a pretty strong defense, and he might actually get some of these charges thrown out, especially some of the stuff that might lead to a death penalty. So that would be kind of wild. But the part of the story that I want to talk about is this article that I found. And I believe we mentioned before, Luigi has quite a fan base. Obviously, he went super viral when the whole thing went down. And I even think, I'm not sure if we mentioned this on the show. Well, we definitely mentioned on the show that he's being held like a mile away from where I live at a federal prison. And I believe,
Despite your NIMBY efforts.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And which is one of the worst prisons in the
Is
country.
it a
I
prison
hear,
or
which
just
is-
like a holding center, like
It's
detention?
a detention
facility?
center. Yeah. But I mean, it's a.
Diddy was there. Ghislaine was there. All the
it's
best.
a prison.
All the.
I got to tell you,
Diddy's
though,
still there.
Okay.
Ghislaine has been moved.
Do you know where Ashland Place is? That's where the BCAT studios are. It's like also a mile from where you live. That I found out used to be the site of one of the worst prisons in U.S. history, and they even changed the name of the prison. They didn't change the name of the street because the name of the street was in the name of the prison.
What was the name of the prison?
I have to look it up now, but it was they changed it to Ashland Place because the street name was associated with this prison. It was like a torture center. It was horrible.
Some would argue BCAT in itself is a torture center. I don't think it's not called BCAT anymore, though. But Sid, you mentioned, I believe, I don't know if we talked about it on the show, that your wife was coming home from a New Year's celebration, and she had drove past this detention center, and there were people camping out celebrating New Year's for Luigi.
Yeah.
Outside of the detention center, by his window. Well, not by his window's like 10 floors up or whatever.
Yeah,
but like so he could see. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he has a huge fan base, and so as his trial is started, the trial is in a public place, so he has to get to and from the courthouse. There's now a Cougars for Luigi Mangione. Mangionistas are queuing for days for a glimpse of their idol after the death of healthcare boss Brian Thompson. They are not without their critics. Let me read some of this article. A little reading time, folks. They had been waiting in sub-zero temperatures since Saturday afternoon, and their tents snaking around the barricades at Manhattan Supreme Court. The throng of mostly young women and some older, self-styled, quote, cougars had queued for their chance to see Luigi Mangione. the alleged killer of Brian Thompson, the United Healthcare chief executive, in the flesh. The Mangionistas, I love that name. Mangionistas.
Is that from Drag Race?
That's a drag queen on the next season. Yeah, Mangionista for sure. The Mangionista prepared homemade wristbands.
Miss Manji. Miss Manji.
Homemade wristbands and beaded bracelets that read "Free Him," along with a number to denote their place in line for seats in the public gallery of Mangione's pretrial hearing on Monday. That's another thing I read about, is that these people will queue up so early in the hopes of sitting in the courtroom, being in the presence of Luigi. His supporters have only grown more dedicated and organized since his arrest over the murder of Thompson outside of his hotel in New York in December of last year. The 27-year-old had been exalted to folk hero status, a modern-day Robin Hood, taking a stand against perceived injustices and inequalities in a corrupt American healthcare system. Quote, "I guess most Americans have experience of the healthcare system screwing them over," said Drew Robinson, 36, who was among those at the barricades on Monday morning. "I was born with a birth defect. I am on Medicaid, but it doesn't cover a lot of doctors. The one who did my surgery certainly went out of network before the healing process was over. I couldn't afford to pay out of pocket, so I just dealt with it on my own. My foot is worse now than before the surgery. Pretty much everyone I know has a story like this." It's kind of great. Like, I want to take a second. Like, this is a fun little story, but then, like, when they start talking to these people on why they're supporting him, they all have these, like, genuinely, like, heartbreaking stories of the medical profession, and it starts getting very real. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, these people aren't just doing this for a goof. Like, they're people that have been, let down by our medical system, and this is the one guy that finally did something about it.
To the point where
allegedly
murder.
Here's the thing that's futile to me. It's not like if he's freed, he's going to go out and kill a bunch of other CEOs. I think
you don't know.
He did his one. He got his one. If these people want to support him, you go out and kill your own CEO. Be the next Luigi. What is supporting this fucking guy because he's handsome going to do?
Right. Well, you can encourage. Well, why not both? Like, let him go, and see, if you let him go, you are now removing the some aspect of them being afraid of getting caught too.
But I don't know that them showing up outside the trial is going to help him being let go.
Maybe not.
I don't think it's doing anything other than creating a cult of personality, when we should be creating more personalities that are famous for killing CEOs.
It's fine. I support that.
Well, Sid, I have to say,
you got good news for me?
Critics have questioned the decision by many to celebrate Mangione's alleged crimes. Heather MacDonald, a fellow at the Manhattan Institute, told the Wall Street Journal the only question after the assassination and its immediate celebration is, what the heck is going on with America's moral compass? Jonathan Alpert, a New York-based psychotherapist, says, "I have to tell my patients all the time, violence
I
is
don't
never
accept that
justified."
insurance. Fuck off.
I have to tell my patients all the time, your insurance is not accepted. You will be paying the full amount of our session. I have to tell my patients all the time, violence is never justified, no matter how much you dislike a person. That person is human, somebody's grandfather, a brother, a friend.
Or if it's Roger Waters, then everyone in his life apparently hates him, so then I guess it's okay to kill him. Maybe? Is that how we determine?
You can stab Sharon in the face because she won't feel it. Don't do that.
Rob, Dusty Rhodes Muffler asked, didn't you fuck a fellow from the Manhattan Institute?
What's the
Many
joke
fine
there?
fellows. He's a fellow, meaning like the other meaning of fellow.
Look at guy.
What's the other meaning of a fellow?
The fellow, you belong to a fellow.
A man? So I just fuck any men? This is homophobia.
The Manhattan Institute. From the Manhattan Susie Toot? Another Drag Race reference. Just going to keep doing them. Go on.
When grievance is elevated over morality, the threshold for acceptable behavior collapses. Harming others becomes a legitimate response to feeling wronged. Public safety erodes. Shared what about the threshold for acceptable behavior of medical insurance companies?
Well, that doesn't exist.
Yeah, weird. It's weird how all the criticism is all one way. Like, oh, we shouldn't go around killing people, despite the fact that they're creating these insurance companies that screw regular citizens over. There's no talk of the reform of the medical industry needed.
The bullshit aspect of all this to me, though, is that if Luigi Mangione wasn't as good looking as he was, there would be no fucking fandom around him. It would have been a 1 week story, and then we wouldn't be talking about it now at all.
Sure, but use it. That's a good,
Sure.
I think that's fine, though.
But they're commenting like 100% of the hero worship is because of what he did, and it's not. It's mostly because he's good looking.
But the awareness of what he did came about because he's good looking. But it's still a good thing, I would argue.
But only if it leads to more stuff. Right now, it hasn't led to like anything positive yet.
Well, the gears for justice grind slowly. I think him getting off doing this would be good. I also think, the key component of this is that he had to have actually done it, which I'm not 100% convinced by right now.
But then he's not a hero at all if he didn't do it.
Agreed. That's
then
a big
this is
problem.
All fake and stolen valor.
Well, then his looks being a component of it also go to the negative if at that point, because it's like, well, you got all into a frenzy because of this guy and he didn't even fucking do it. You just threw him up on TV because he's hot.
Yeah. Is there like a reverse pardon that Trump can do if this guy gets off? That Trump could somehow have him jailed anyway?
Yeah, send him to El Salvador.
Yeah. Mangione, that sounds like an immigrant name. Check his papers.
Lock him up.
No. His family's too rich for that kind of thing.
Luigi's family?
Yeah. Luigi's. There are Cougars for Luigi and Latinas for Mangione. Then there are criminal justice advocates who see Mangione, who's facing the death penalty, as a victim of a politicized justice system. New York judge. Okay, now it just gets into the legal
boring
stuff.
Real world stuff.
Yeah, boring. The most dedicated of all supporters are the Mangionistas, whose members made up most of the 24 people in line who got a place in the court on Monday. During the hearing, new videos were shown of police questioning Mangione before his arrest. The defense is trying to block evidence allegedly found in Mangione's backpack at the time of the arrest, including journal writings, electronic devices, and a silencer and a 3D printed gun. Prosecutors deny that the search and questioning were illegal. Mangione has received more than 6,000 letters during his stay at the Metropolitan Detention Center, a federal jail in Brooklyn where he's being held. He's written back to many of the senders, sharing his thoughts on everything from music, books, philosophy, and developments in the news. Some wait in anticipation for the next mail catalog update. A list of all the letters he received in jail that are posted on our website run by his lawyers, which fans refer to as a new drop.
Rob, did you send him any letters?
I did not. One organization, a group of... Can you imagine how many, you'll probably get, thoughtful ones, but some it's letters are... I guess they all get screened, but some of them have to be, I want you bent over on your knees, or conversely, I want to be bent over on my knees for you,
Well, that's why I asked if you send a letter.
No. They're all up here.
Well, you could, literally go to his window and beat off in front of him if you wanted to.
And then I'd end up in there.
There you go. Even better.
No, thank you.
Should get him to put a thong over his platano and see what happens.
Fucking glaze those eyebrows.
I am curious of how he gets his eyebrows done in prison. That's very interesting to me.
Glazing.
Or sugaring or of some sort.
Oh. Depends on your diet.
Could be his literal.
It's mostly bitter.
Could be his literal sugar daddy. Provide the sugar for his eyebrow treatments.
Here's another look at some of the people outside of the courthouse for Mangione. They're wearing...
Whoa, it's Bowser.
Him too?
When patients die, profits rise. Bowser has a sign.
I feel like you could have picked a better villain from a video game to be the evil CEO, maybe?
Well, it's because it's Luigi.
I get it, but it's
I guess Wario they could have done.
He's kind of
maybe the guy he killed, Brian Thompson, kind of looks like Bowser a little bit.
Just because he's chubby, Rob. How dare you?
Remember at the temple there was a kid that used to come to the shows whose nickname was Bowser, and he actually looked like Bowser. He was this ginger bulldog looking dude named Justin, and everybody called him Justin Bowser, and he legit He was a sweetheart. He was a teddy bear, but he looked like jacked little Bowser. I wonder what he's up to.
There's one of the Mangionistas as we wrap up this segment. She's a
Okay.
cutie.
Little Ozempic face, though.
Probably just like little fillers.
Oh, he's a special education teacher in Chicago. Whoa, Justin. Good for you.
Very nice. Did you look up Justin Bowser?
No, I looked up his actual last name.
I didn't know you knew it.
I didn't know if I for sure knew how to spell it, but I guess I did. Good for him. It's heartwarming. I wonder if he teaches Sean.
Sean is still in school? He's back in
Yes,
school
he's
now,
in
you think?
special ed in Chicago now. Have you heard from Sean? Is Sean still alive?
He's still alive. I occasionally speak to him on social media.
He's doing okay?
He's in Puerto Rico on a platinum.
Oh, and he's waiting for Rob. Oh, no.
He's in the bar with the thong on. Gonna strap this thing up. Wait for Paz Bonnie to come down here. Get a few tips. 2 free drinks.
Oh my gosh.
He's been sitting in Ponce for like 2 months waiting for you.
I am very ready to be on a beach in Puerto Rico.
Oh,
with Sean or without.
wow. So it's possible. It's very
I mean, if he's
romantic.
there, I'll hang out with him. But
Slowly but surely, that guy's going to go through every Livecast member, if you know what I mean. Darren, you would be our next on the list. Rock, paper, scissors for who goes last.
Oh, human centipede. I'll pass.
I don't think it's up to us.
I don't have time to do that, and I don't have time to watch Drag Race either.
What about at the same time?
That's torture. Come on. Not a sensitive lover.
Oh, you're going to have to receive.
Oh, my God.
I don't know, maybe Sean's a bottom. I don't know. I don't know how he would go about his business.
Rob, is he a bottom?
Sean?
Yeah.
I don't want to speak about that.
When you topped him, was he into it or just...
I did not top him.
Did he resist?
That was part of the game.
He loves Rob so much that he's a top, but he said, fuck it. Like, I just want to be with Rob.
He did it for backstage passes to Riot Fest.
Oh, okay. Eve 6 tickets.
Oh, my God. Wow, imagine. He got Rob 6 for Eve 6.
Oh, my gosh. Can we say that?
Mr. President? Can we talk about Eve 6, Mr. President? Are they still a band?
You can't do that.
He can't do that. What are we going to do about this? Write a sternly worded letter to Eve 6. Does that guy, the guy from Eve 6, still like comment on political posts on Twitter? Wasn't that a thing at some point?
Yeah, it was a thing.
That's all that Eve 6 was at that point, I feel like.
Yeah, I think there's just a social media account. More people cared about that than ever cared about the actual band. Rightfully so.
What about all the people that called up our show on BCAT and tried to get Eve 6 tickets on the BCR college radio station?
Nobody actually, they just wanted free stuff.
Right.
They cared about Eve
right,
6.
sure. But technically, they asked for Eve 6 tickets.
That's true.
Put them on the table. Someone will take
Oh.
it. John
That was
5
a fun
tickets.
time. Having free Irving Plaza tickets for any show we wanted. That was nice. I remember me and Sid and Bushwick Barry went to see Jim Brewer there.
Did we? I don't remember that.
Or no, actually, you didn't come with us. No, it was just me and Bushwick Barry.
See?
Even
back then, I had good taste. Even for free, I'm not seeing Jim Brewer. Get out of here.
That was when he was funny, though. He's not funny.
I don't remember him ever being funny.
I thought he was really funny. I'm being
thought he was
fair. I thought he was funny. He just veered into right-wingism.
Honestly, that entire era of SNL missed me. I didn't really like Will Ferrell. I hated when he was on SNL.
really?
Sherry O'Terry. That whole. That
Isn't-
was not the only person I liked during that era of SNL was Tracy Morgan.
Wow.
Well, you like Norm Macdonald, I think. I guess it was you could
Yeah, I
argue
think
that's
this
the
was a little
prior era.
after. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that was my second favorite era after the Phil Hartman.
Oh,
and
Cheerleaders and all that stuff. I fucking.
Well, there was
so
some
irritated by it.
sketches I didn't like. Sure, yeah.
It was very hit and miss. I
Brian
agree,
Fellows'
but,
Safari Planet. That was my shit. And Astronaut Jones.
I'm Brian Fellow.
That was so good.
I loved Molly Shannon. I thought like her, and then she and Chris Kattan had that goth
Oh.
basement show, which I loved.
Chris Kattan was good in things that he didn't write. I feel like you could tell when it was a Chris Kattan sketch, it was just bombed dreadfully.
Yeah.
But like he was
It's
in
funny,
someone else's
yeah.
thing, it was okay. It's like
I
Adam
just watched
Sandler.
the first Rock SNL, and it was during that era that you're talking about, because it was 2000, and it really did remind me, like, oh man, this show was very hit and miss. This show, and also very sexist. Well, I guess all comedy was sexist back then.
Mm-hmm.
But
What was the best era and what was the second best era, you think?
for me, best era was like the one right before I was of age. So I only really watched these in syndication, which was the Mike Myers, Dana Carvey, Phil Hartman, like that era, like the early 90s era.
Yeah.
Second best era, I would say, was the mid-aughts, which was like Kristen Wiig, Fred Armisen, all those guys.
I was counting that as part of the extension of the Will Ferrell, because like he was still there.
No, it would be 2 eras after the Will Ferrell era, I would say.
For me, it would I think I agree with you that the Dana Carvey was the peak, and then
John
second
Lovitz.
for me would be like when Bill Hader was there doing all
Yeah.
his shit, and John Mulaney was writing.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about that era too. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Kristen Wiig was there.
I try to forget that. I really.
She was good at one. She was very funny initially.
They overused her so much.
And then they kind of relied on her way too much, and she became unbearable. But when she first got her push, to use a wrestling phrase, it was very, very good. I really, really enjoyed it. But yeah, Bill Hader is my
best.
I still think about that one sketch where he Vinny Verderci or whatever,
Vinny
the Italian
Verderci, yeah.
host.
Yeah.
And he had John Bon Jovi on, and he
The steel horse.
kept pushing Bon Jovi references, and he was like, "No, those are metaphors. I don't really do those things." And then he's like, "Get rid of the steel horse! Get rid of the steel horse!"
It was so fucking
I love the
good.
one when he has John Malkovich on. He says, "I sound nothing like that." He goes, "No, you sound exactly like this."
And that's Stefan. I mean,
Yeah.
still
Bill
probably
Hader
nothing
might
made
be
me laugh
top
harder than
3
Stefan.
SNL cast members of all time. Like,
Fantastic.
I'm
I
trying
love to
think,
listen
who's-
to him about music. I mean, about movies. He just goes on podcasts and talks about movies all the time. It's very insightful.
What is he doing now? Like Barry ended, and what is he? I'm sure he's working on something.
I believe there's something I was reading. He was
Well, to answer what you were about to say, Rob, I think Phil Hartman, Bill Hader, Phil Hartman. I would say
Phil
Kristen
Hartman is
Wiig.
the ultimate cast member. I
mean,
I would agree with that.
I'm a big fan of Will Ferrell. You two seem to not like him.
I
No,
like
I
him
love Will Ferrell.
retroactively, but on SNL I did not like him.
I love
Here,
him. on
with
SNL.
I love Will Ferrell on SNL, but I will back up and say that there is a side of Will Ferrell that is unbearable, which is like the side, like his Elf. I don't like him in Elf. I really find him annoying in Elf, but I love him in Old School. Like it's a very fine line for his like belligerent delivery.
When Will Ferrell loses me is in those like adult man baby comedies, like Old School. I was not a big fan of Old School. It has its moments. It's not the worst movie ever made, but it's like it grates on my nerves. And that whole era of like making these like the Hangover
comedies.
and all that shit. I don't know.
Hangover was great. The first one.
The first one was great. I wouldn't say great. I have my issues with it, but it does have its moments too. Also, it's funny. It's like laugh out loud funny at parts. I just that kind of comedy does not really do it for me.
Bill
If it's done
Hader
well.
update.
Oh, go ahead.
He's working on a Jonestown series for HBO. He's going to play Jim Jones.
Is it a satirical farce like?
I don't know. I don't know if that information is out, but
Wow.
which is funny because Darren, I don't know, did you watch the show The Studio on Apple?
No.
So it's a very funny show, but there's a running thing in there that they've got to produce a movie about Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, there's a Barbie movie, so all this IP, whatever. So they're doing a Kool-Aid movie. And then he finds out that Martin Scorsese wants to do a Jonestown movie, and so they put the two together. So it's very funny that now there's actually going to be a Jonestown series.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how my Guyanese ex-in-laws would feel about a funny Jonestown movie.
Oh, my God.
Might be a little awkward.
Well, if anybody could pull it off, it's Bill Hader. So, yeah, he's working on something, which is good to know.
So what side of Will Ferrell do you like, Darren? If it's not the obnoxious side,
I think he's very good at combining over the top humor with subtleties. Like I feel like he's some of his humor can be very like subtly expressed in facial expressions while he's fucking yelling. Like I don't know, it's like a weird mix of two different types of comedies in one person. He's like a Frankenstein. And I think he's very astute, like a reader of the room and a very astute like reader, like understander of comedy craft. But then he can also be really fucking annoying at other times. I'm totally on board, but I think that's more in his post SNL career. Like I love almost everything he ever did on SNL, almost with a couple of exceptions, which if I had to stop and think about it, I'd probably come up with, that kind of sucked or whatever. But
I think I like the Robert Goulet.
I was just about to say, Goulet. When he goes actually and does that on Conan, he used to go on Conan and be in character. And it's like, it's one of the
It was the best. He was one of the best all-time Conan characters. He would always show up as some sort of or with some sort of bit. I always appreciated that. Yeah. Him and Jim Carrey were like my favorite Conan guests.
He also said, he says the N-word in that Goulet sketch too, which is very
yeah.
Like,
well, because he's singing
the thong song,
Biggie song,
Biggie song, and the thong song.
Right. Yeah, and then there's a line where they say, with a N-word who parties or something, but he really pauses and accentuates.
This girl, that dress is. I'm not gonna say it. That dress is so scandalous, and another N-word. Couldn't handle it.
And the crowd just like,
yeah, I know. I was in my old job at a very prominent like music and video store. We had that playing, and I forgot that he says the N-word, but there were like 14 black people for some reason just standing there watching the screen, and they all looked at each other, and then they just spit laughing fucking hysterically. It was like a spit take.
That was basically. Oh, go ahead.
I asked one of my black coworkers after that, which had like led to a meta discussion about this thing. He's like, song lyrics, fine. White people can say song lyrics, it doesn't matter. Song lyrics are okay. Say it all you want.
Multiple black people have mentioned that to me. It's still uncomfortable for me to do it.
I wouldn't do it, but I'm of a new. But I feel like 15 years ago, it's like making these stupid logical arguments. Like, if there's no racial slur involved and blah 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 blah, like it's okay. I don't believe in that now. So I think Sid helped me to come to that conclusion by saying it on the show one time. It's like I remember you saying this on the show, and it was, or maybe it was a pre-production meeting, and you said like
it was off air, yeah.
You said everything you're saying is right. Like you're not wrong, but some people just don't want to hear it. Like they have baggage in their life.
It's just easier to just not do it altogether.
Right.
Instead of like having to do the math every time of whether it's worth it or not.
It was like a very nuanced argument that said usually you were irritated by people making nuanced arguments, but you made a very nuanced argument. You said, I believe you're sincere and your judgment is correct, and it's like there's nothing wrong with what you're saying, but just don't say it.
Funny enough, I believe this came out of us reenacting the Hulk Hogan sex tapes.
That sounds right.
We wanted to say everything uncensored, which I believe we did. And Sid expressed discomfort with it. And we were just like, we're just quoting Hulk Hogan. I wanted to mention the Goulet thing. Another great is that was basically how the Anchorman character started, was
I can see that.
Ron Burgundy is essentially his Robert
That makes
Goulet
sense.
impression.
That's
and
a great
Anchorman is
movie.
one of my it's one of my all-time favorite movies ever.
I really even like Anchorman 2, which has gotten shitted on
I thought
extensively.
it was fine.
It's okay,
good.
but it's not as good.
Not as good,
It's-
but it's fan service without driving the nail into the coffin. I feel like.
Yeah, I think the first one just is. I mean, there is, I guess, fan service. They don't know, but like, there's an actual underlying moral and message to it, and there really isn't that in the second one.
Yeah,
you know, like the first one kind of explores sexism and all this stuff, and
Sure.
I really appreciated that aspect of it.
Did you ever see? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Did you
I was
see?
gonna say also I really appreciated that it rebooted Christina Applegate's career.
Yes.
They had a whole subplot in that movie where they go into like a bear encampment at the zoo.
It was like a whole re-edit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they made it into another movie right, because there was so much footage to it. It's like
Yeah.
a 40-minute second adventure.
called, like,
for Ron
Wake Up
Burgundy.
Ron
Totally
Burgundy or
forgot about
something like
that.
that.
Yeah.
It's good.
They
It's
just
funny.
dropped a B plot and they turned it into its own movie. That's great. It's sad that Adam McKay and Will Ferrell aren't friends anymore.
Yeah.
They should
Hopefully,
get
there's still
over it.
time for them.
Over a terrible show about the Lakers.
That got canceled after one season, right?
I think 2 seasons.
Or 2
it got.
seasons? Yeah, but it
Yeah.
was.
I stopped. I didn't even make it through the first season.
It was. I did, but yeah, it was not.
It's
There
very
were
hard for me
parts
to
that were
watch
good,
a
but-
fictional show about non-fictional events. You know, like, I don't know. I don't really.
But what do you mean? It wasn't
Like Jonestown.
It was still. It was mostly true to what happened. Just with
Yeah,
comedic
I know. But
embellishments.
yeah, that's, I don't know.
But it just did need to exist.
It didn't grab me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we want to grab you and give you a little kiss for all your support. And if you want to
We
show
have a
us some
voicemail.
support-
Are we going to play the voicemail?
Oh yeah, we should do the voicemail. That's right. We do have a
Let's
voicemail
build up
line.
to this voicemail.
The voicemail line is it's right on the screen. 240 Livecast. Leave off the last T for savings. 240 Livecast. 240-548-3277. And let's see if I can play this. Oh. One moment. Okay, here's the voicemail. So this is from a longtime listener who we haven't heard from in a while, Leroy,
The king.
and he's talking about our review of the Yelp reviewer last week.
Oh.
Hello, this is Leroy calling to leave a voicemail. I had a question for Robert Hazardini, and if Sid and Darren want to chime in, that's also welcome. But firstly, I want to comment on this episode. I'm not all the way done, but I want to defend Ken Pierce and his Dollar Tree because if you want to go to a Target or Walmart to buy a greeting card that's going to get thrown away and spend $5, $6, $7, I think you are out of your mind and very wasteful when you can just buy a greeting card for $1 and add that to the gift. Yeah, that's why I go to the Dollar Tree. I think the Dollar Tree is great and all those types of stores. I am very grateful for them. On to my question. Robert, I was wondering if you were a fan or a watcher of One Championship. I absolutely love it, but I do fast forward all of the submission grappling and the MMA fights. I strictly watch it for the Muay Thai. So I wanted to know if you are a fan of this promotion. I think they are better than the UFC, and I don't know why Muay Thai has not taken off in America. Also, have you trained in Muay Thai, or have you thought about it since you are a BJJ practitioner? Thank you guys for everything. Love the show. Love you. Bye.
Oh, Leroy.
All right, well, we love you, Leroy. Thank you for
Can I
leaving
just
a
first
voicemail.
make a comment on what he said about the greeting cards?
Yes.
That if you tend to buy the cheaper cards, then the recipients will more likely throw them away. If you get a nice card, they might actually want to keep it. So it's sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy.
And can I make an additional suggestion?
Yeah.
Sure, I have one as well, but go ahead.
Please, go ahead. I'll go second.
Well, I would also say, he's saying, oh, it's $4 for a card at Hallmark, over $1 at the card at Dollar Tree,
He
but
said six
or like
or seven.
CVS. or 6 or 7 at CVS. But like you're going to CVS. Like there's more CVSs
You're
around
already,
than there are
or
Dollar
Target,
Trees.
or yeah.
Yeah, you're already there. You have to go out of your way. So are you counting all the gas money you're losing? I mean, certainly it's not going to be like a gallon of gas, but still, all of that adds up as well. And your time is worth money.
It's probably safe to assume a fancy boy like Leroy doesn't live in a neighborhood that has a Dollar Tree, so he's got to.
Yeah, he's got to go out of his way. What were we gonna say?
My suggestion is fuck Dollar Tree, fuck CVS, make a card if you actually.
Yeah, ultimately, I
what is
agree.
this
I think that's
impersonal
much more
bullshit?
touching.
Take fucking a fucking pre-made card out of a shelf. The fuck out.
Also fair.
Show somebody you love them.
I would love to make personal cards for people and just,
There you have it. Fans, Rob will make a personal card for you.
That's right.
Onto your
It's easy. It's on a Photoshop, have an 8x10 canvas, split it into 4, and there you have. You have your front, your back, and your inside.
You go on Grok, you
fold it
ask
up.
to make an image of Anne Frank eating a birthday cake. You put that on the front. Boom, done.
You
Bing,
say,
bang, boom.
2 things that could have been baked 80 years ago. One escape.
And to answer your question, Leroy, I've actually just been getting into one championship, specifically for one championship, specifically for the jiu-jitsu stuff. There was a fight recently with Marcelo Garcia, who was my coach's coach. He's a renowned black belt jiu-jitsu practitioner. A jiu-jitero, I learned is the phrase. I don't really like jiu-jitero. It's not as fun as judoka. It's not as cool sounding.
I don't like any of these. Please stop
Grappler,
saying
I would say.
I don't like this appropriation of the word Jew over and over.
Yeah, just say Manginista like you're supposed to.
But I watched that fight. Yeah, so I only really watched the grappling stuff. I don't watch the Muay Thai. I don't have interest in Muay Thai because it is about striking, and I don't want to be stricken. The whole reason I liked jiu-jitsu... Struck, yes. The whole reason I like jiu-jitsu is because there are no strikes. It's all just grappling and like figuring stuff out and joint manipulation, which can hurt, don't get me wrong. But I prefer that over kicks and elbows and such. So no Muay Thai for me. Although my gym does have a Muay Thai classes. I just don't take them.
Okay. Good to know.
And so, of course, if you want to leave us a voicemail, once again, 240-LIVECAST. Leave off the last T for savings.
How many times again?
Oh, LIVECAST. 240
Ends
LIVECAST. And that's 240. I'm going to let it come up on the screen so I can see it. 548-3277. There you go.
No, it's not. It says it right there. You read it wrong.
240-548-3227.
You said
Oh, my
7.
God.
Rob.
I have dyslexia.
Well, your
Numbers.
number used to.
Yeah, it's very similar to another number. we'll just say it that way. 3227. And if you want to show some support, join our Patreon, patreon.com/RIPLivecast. We should do the show for free. We give you all this entertainment. You give us a little something. And if you give us $4 a month, you get access to all of our bonus episodes. Every single one.
Yeah.
Over 5 years of bonus
Every
episodes,
single what?
including the takedown of Sharon Osbourne that we described. We also have like an Ozfest documentary we do a watch along of. Plenty of Ozzy stuff in there. Hopefully Sharon isn't going to come out with another prick in the Livecast shirt, where like it's Ozzy pissing on the Livecast logo or something like that. Because
another
they are
dirty
in the header,
dick in the
Ozzy
wall.
and Sharon.
This is your announcer, Shannon Saint.
Wait,
We started the show over?
no, I wanted to
Let's
show
just
the
do it
header.
again.
Why isn't it showing? Oh,
I'm welcoming you to where
yeah, here she's in the header. There they are. They're in there. Right
Her
by
horrific
Vince Neil.
head is in the header.
We got to take Ozzy
But look,
out there
it's like
'cause he's dead.
7 faces ago. If you look at the face
That's
of her,
true. Doesn't even look like her anymore.
it's not even her anymore.
Look at Mike Francesa looking at her face and being horrified.
He just looks like a fucking
Do we need to-
baboon.
We might have to take Eric Adams out of there pretty soon since he's not.
No, he's still
longer the
hilarious. We got to take Ozzy
Yeah,
out
it's
because
true.
he's dead. And I guess we
No.
should take the Sheik out too.
Iron,
since he's
Iron
dead.
Sheik would have to be.
Yeah.
And Eddie Deason hasn't come up too much.
Well, we could re-explore. Yeah, I'm sure he's up to something.
That's fair. Some of these are mainstays. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, we haven't really talked about Phil Anselmo in forever, but he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, the shofar.
staying there.
That guy's staying there. Holodiets on the table. We don't do I am the table. Maybe you could just make the holodiets hovering in space.
It's true.
And those sperms. What about those radio wave sperms?
Well, I think that's fine, though. We still talk about sex a lot. Patreon.com/RIPLivecast. And if you throw us $8 a month, you get a shout out at the end of the show, which is right now.
But first, we do the playlist.
Right.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I skipped the playlist.
And also, if you give us $5 a month, Rob will make you a personal birthday card. You have to go to Dollar Tree.
With those
there you go.
sperms.
Let's talk about our playlist. Every week, we each pick a song, throw it on the playlist, call it the RIP Livecast Music Break. You can find it on Spotify for free. Just search RIP Livecast Music Break, and you can find it on there. My pick this week, I have been on a bit of a garbage kick. The group Garbage, the artists Garbage, the late 90s alternative / grunge group. Featuring Butch Vig, the famed producer of Nirvana's Nevermind. It's his band with the great Shirley Manson on vocals. And I've really been enjoying them lately. I don't know, like one of their songs popped in my head. Stupid Girl.
Stupid Girl.
It's so good. They have such great hooks. And it's so wonderful. And I regret not seeing them on tour. They played over the summer. I should have went. But I picked the first Garbage song that got on my radar. Which is a B-side, which was so hard to find for me at the time. The song was called Number One Crush. It originally appeared on the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio in it, the modern retelling. And the way this song got on my radar was through ECW. There would be a music video of Beulah McGillicuddy, which was like she was the seductress of the promotion. And they had this just music video about her, about like what a sexy woman she was. And this song would play, and I was like obsessed with the song, and it was impossible to find because it was only on this soundtrack. And I didn't have the money to afford the soundtrack, but I eventually found it. And this is how I became a fan of Garbage. And then obviously like all their other great hits like Happy When It Rains. I Think I'm Paranoid. Like, they're great. They have so many great albums. Their first two albums are very, very good.
And wasn't this a band of like old producers and stuff? Like
Butch Vig.
Yeah,
I don't remember who the other guys were.
The other guys were engineers, but yeah, they're all like essentially guys that worked on very famous records. And G. Smith does some guest solos. Yeah, absolutely. And so yeah, no, they all know what they're doing. They're great songwriters. Really enjoyed it. So Garbage is my pick. Darren, what about you?
Well, I recently watched Revenge of the Nerds again, related to a class. And
does it hold up?
It holds up as an entertainment, 100%. It's a very, very, very funny movie. It's very regressive in certain ways. Like,
I mean, there's sort of rape in there.
There's not sort of. There's absolute rape. That is not just rape. It's rape played for laughs. It's like it's cool that he raped her.
Yes, that's a drop.
He gets away with it.
She becomes his wife.
Yeah. Well, in the next movie, she just becomes his girlfriend in the first one. But she loves that he raped her. She finds out that he raped her. All right, let me just, for the people who haven't seen the movie. There's a group of nerds, and then there's a group of jocks. One of the nerds, and it's a costume party. So the head jock is wearing a Darth Vader mask. And the nerd takes the Darth Vader mask, puts it on, and goes and finds his girlfriend and starts fucking her. And it's like, oh, it's the best sex she ever had. She's like, take off the mask. No, don't take off the mask. He's raping her by deception, basically.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then she finds out later, and she's not mad. She's like, it was such good sex that I now love you. So that's the rape in that movie. But there's a million other things. It's like snooping on girls, taking pictures of them naked and stuff.
Panty raids and whatnot.
But it's a relic of its time. 41-year-old movie. Wow. So, yeah. But anyway, great soundtrack also. I really, really wanted to put on this playlist the rap song when the nerds get together and do a rap song at the talent show. Clap your hands, everybody! Everybody, clap your. Not available on Spotify.
Wow,
it's not on the soundtrack.
How is that possible?
It's
That's
all
absurd.
like 80s, sort of lo-fi pop music, which it's all good. It's like really good. This song is called "Are You Ready for the Sex Girls," which is not sex. Are you ready for
more
the sex?
consent that they asked for in the movie.
Right. Well, it's not that. It's not. Are you ready for the sex girls? There's no comma in there. It's the sex girls are a group of girls who want to have sex. Are you ready for them?
Yeah.
And they just like to fuck. That's what the song's about. But it's a good song. Very cool. Evocative of an era.
Also, I feel like now, like there really isn't that nerds versus jock thing. I feel like the jocks are the nerds now.
That's what I was about to say. There is that thing, but the nerds are one. They're on the cool side now. If you're a jock, you're sort of like, you have to prove your nerd credibility if you're a jock. Like, hey, I played Legend of Zelda. You know what I mean? It's whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I play Magic the Gathering. Don't beat me up.
That is crazy. Yeah, I did love those movies a lot. I remember really being into them and being into that one guy who
Booger.
Well, no, not Booger. The guy who was in Bloodsport, who became like the jock who became a nerd.
Ogre.
Ogre. Yeah.
Ogre. Yeah, there we go.
You were into that guy? Wow. All right.
Oh, you liked him?
I wasn't
sexually.
No. Like the character. Like I like. I was non-sexual.
Oh, okay.
Booger steals the movie though.
Yeah.
Booger's the cool guy. Booger's the cool nerd. I do love also I believe in the third one or the second one, I guess, when they're married, that like the head nerd guy is like off put by nerds. He's like, oh, I'm not a nerd anymore. I'm just like,
right. Yeah.
He's a sellout.
Yeah.
There was a fourth one, by the way, which was like just an ABC TV movie or something. Let me double check that.
I think maybe
I thought it was the third one because it was on Fox. I remember because it had Smell-O-Vision.
Oh,
and that was the one time that I had to venture out to 7-Eleven, the one 7-Eleven in South Brooklyn, the one on Ostrand, and to get the special Smell-O-Vision things. It was like
I think
a
I
card
actually
that you
did the exact same
you
thing.
scratch off to experience the smell.
It was 3 and 4 were both TV shows.
Okay.
I what was the plot of 4 even?
Let me double check it. I don't remember. It's called Nerds in Love. I remember now. Booger is getting married to an Omega Mu girlfriend, but her wealthy father, Aaron, tries to stop them. As his desire to maintain his conservative nouveau riche standing clashes with his daughter's common interests with and love for the nerdy Booger.
All right.
What a time.
Well, let's talk about our top.
I can't say my pick.
No, sorry.
Oh no,
out of time.
Go ahead.
This is also something sad that made me sad because it's not on Spotify. I was listening to Tribe Called Quest this week, and it reminded me that Phife Dawg might be my favorite rapper of all time. And he put out a solo album in 2000 called Ventilation, and it is not on Spotify, which is very, very sad because that was a great album. So I did the next best thing, which would probably make Phife Dawg very upset if he was still alive and knew about it. I picked something off of Q-Tip's first solo album, Vibrant Thing. It was a really good song. But they did not really get along at the end there. But R.I.P. Phife Dawg. If you could find the Phife Dawg solo album Ventilation to LP, it is fantastic. So seek that out. But if you can't, then listen to Q-Tip solo stuff.
So last week we had Tribe 8. Now we had Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah. All right, now we can do the shout outs.
Now we can talk about our top Spotify picks of the week. Every week we top Livecast fans of the week.
Fans.
Every week, if you've done it $8 a month to our Patreon, you get a shout out at the end of the show, which is now we've gone a little long. This is like, what is this? Early Livecast episodes?
Yeah.
Without even a music break. Sort of, kind of.
We just fucking can't stop talking, baby. How are we doing this?
What's everyone's favorite Will Ferrell thing? Movie, sketch,
Benjamin is a cheerleaders guy for sure. Dan R. He's into the Goulet. Shasur Sasusits seems like an elf kind of guy.
I like Elf.
Lando, I don't like Elf.
You mentioned that.
I don't like Elf.
Just defending Elf.
Lando Danks, he's probably an Anchorman 2 kind of guy, I feel.
LaCroix really liked that sketch where it was Will Ferrell and Rachel Dratch in the hot tub.
Yeah,
I love the lovers.
My lover.
Yeah.
We have the two friends
How do-
from the Squiggy Circle who act like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, that I reference that constantly. Constantly.
I took a love.
So good. Jeremy.
Talladega
Sorry,
Nights. Love Talladega Nights, Jeremy.
Mr. Schmertzler loved Step Brothers. Constantly quotes the bunk beds bit. He's really, really into it.
Any of these people like W, his W character?
Oh.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
that was good. LaCroix is a big fan of his George Dubs impression. What was the word that he came up with that people attribute to Bush?
Strategery. But he's really said that though. That was playing on something he actually said. I think.
I don't remember.
I believe there was something, or maybe I'm thinking of Tina Fey saying I could see Russia from my house, and people saying that they thought
she did say that too. That was based on reality. Sarah Palin said that.
No, she said we're neighbors, but she never said I could see Russia from my house.
Okay.
Trust you. Mr. Schmertzler, he was really
did
into
Mr.
that.
Schmertzler. You're going backwards.
Oh, I'm sorry. Douglas, who are you, Levison? He was a big fan of that Funny or Die sketch, The Landlord.
Oh yeah.
He was really into that landlord.
That was Adam
sketch.
McKay's daughter.
Slinkies is a fan of the
Blades of Glory.
Okay, there we go. Yeshiva Rabba, he's a fan of that Bewitched movie he did with Nicole Kidman that nobody saw. And Jander, he's just a man who likes the other guys. He likes that Mark Wahlberg vehicle.
Ooh.
And Randy Bled, he's really into the Ric Flair character Will Ferrell does in Eastbound and Down.
Oh yeah.
The Ric Flair guy. Love that.
So that's our show, folks. We'll be back next week. I'll be back from Puerto Rico, God willing. And
Nice
we'll
case
talk
of
to you then.
herpes.
But you're not 49, right? Don't get on
Not
a plane.
49, 42, so I'm all right. We'll be back next week. Until then, we love you. We kiss you. Bye-bye.